Hello class, I'll be explaining the plea bargaining process. A plea bargain begins after the criminal attorneys closely analyze the potential evidence in the case or any evidence that may be introduced. The attorneys who negotiate should have a technical knowledge and understanding of every element from a defense standpoint of the criminal charges. Plea bargaining validity is dependent on three critical components: a conscious waiver of rights, the waiver must be voluntary, and the criminal charges must have a factual basis. Plea bargaining mostly occurs between a prosecutor and a defense attorney without a judge present. The judge will then decide to accept or deny the plea bargain, for which, if it is accepted, it will go on record in the presence of the defendant. The court will then make sure all three components are met and then make an independent decision. List the elements of a valid plea bargain. As I stated earlier, the key elements of a plea bargain are conscious waiver of rights, the waiver must be voluntary, the criminal charges must have factual basis. Define the role of a judge in the plea bargaining process. Before accepting or denying a plea, the judge must know every detail of the deal, including future conditions or uncommon aspects. The judge then weighs these details and decides whether the punishment is appropriate with considering the seriousness of the charges, the defendant's character and prior criminal record. Plea arrangements vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction or judge to judge, but the judge will always have the final say in accepting or denying the plea bargain. Create and provide an opinion on whether plea bargaining is a benefit to the United States criminal justice system and why. So I believe that it is a benefit. I believe that without a plea bargaining system, the criminal justice system would fail, and as a fault, America would have possibly more criminals behind bars, which would be financially unfit, and would also cause more severe punishments for crimes. If the plea bargaining system ceases to exist, this would cause more criminal trials and a heavier workload for prosecutors.